Hey everybody, it's Jang here from jangbricks.com with my latest custom Lego structure. This is Hutt's Pizza. Get it? Hutt's Pizza, featuring the pizza master himself, Mr. Jabba the Hutt. And this is a corner installation. It'll go into the corner, or a corner on in my city. And it's based on a 16 by 16 base plate. Actually, no, it's based on two 8 by 16s that have been connected together to make it effectively a 16 by 16 base plate. And the inspiration for this, really just I had that really cool newer Jabba figure and wanted to do something with them. You know, I've got a lot of minifigures that are not being used because they don't have a place where they really can fit into my city at all. At least thus far, and that one was so big and so obvious, and I don't know, I just didn't want to leave him doing nothing. So I built him into the corner of this new little place, and I've definitely wanted to have a pizza shop in my city, at least one. That's kind of just a must, or at least for me it's always been a must to have one in any major Lego city. The very first city that I did over a decade ago had a little pizza joint in it. And of course, Lego itself is always giving us pizza and pizza shops throughout history. So here we go. This is mine. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it from some alternate angles. The structure is not entirely symmetrical because it goes the full 16 studs along this side, but along this side it's only 15. Leaves a gap on one side, so it'll be a gap between it and the next building over. Have a little bit of asymmetry up here. I just really wanted to use this piece to get that kind of dome sort of shape, a little bit of Tatooine influence. I was really happy to be able to use a bunch of olive, which goes right in with his color, and most of these are pieces from, if not all of them, the olive pieces are from Lego Chima, you know, Croc Tribe stuff. Over here it's just a little condiments table, and just has some weird stuff for putting on the pizzas that he serves, and just a little bit of a window here with a grating on it to allow customers who are in line to look through there and see, actually see their pizzas being created. Now I did make it so that you can easily take off the top on this thing so you can see inside. There goes that. Let's see, it's just basically connected together with a little plate underneath, and then this dome also is on its swivel, which is built into the piece. I didn't really think this through here. I think maybe if I built, there we go, yep, if I bend it back. I guess I could have just lied about that and said, yeah, that's the way I meant it to be. It's actually not, but a little smokestack that comes through here moves out of the way because that actually supposed to connect to the oven in the back. So let's take a look at the insides a little more closely. So back there is the pizza oven, and it's a kind of an open-faced sort of situation. It's in the corner, and you can see it's got heat comes down from above. Probably has a hot plate beneath, but you can see there is a pizza in the second level down there. They've got this boat oar being repurposed to use to actually, put them in and take them out. Some sort of sauce, I'm assuming, is being heated up here in the little kettle type thing. Got a little bit of just random detailing on the back wall. Not really focusing all that well. It's kind of hard to see in there, but also have the little thing of brine and or cauldron of brine and frogs. It's kind of a little bit of homage to the little snack bin that Jabba had in his personal lair. In the middle of this, you can see this is actually two. It's kind of a shelving sort of setup. Unfortunately, you can't really see under there, but underneath this upper level are lamps. So there's actually heat lamps under there. So the pizzas that are there are being kept warm as they're waiting for customers to show up, or maybe those are grab and go type units. And then along the back wall, you've got a couple of dudes who are working on making some pizzas. That one just put down some dough to make the base for one. This guy's putting the final toppings on one, trying to find a spot where I can get the the light to show through. Here you can see he's putting the toppings on. Got a couple things on the wall. He's got a cleaver back there. And of course, you know, I used actual bounty hunter or you know, folks who you've seen being criminals and the type of folks who you would expect to see around Tatooine and dealing with the Hutts as employees here, because, you know, after Star Wars, what are they going to do? Well, the Hutt's gone into the pizza business, so that's where they go. They follow where the business is, and you can see Hutt is very happy himself. He just fits in. I mean, the whole thing was pretty much built around him to fit him right into that corner. How he can actually move around in this place, I don't know. I don't really care. I just wanted to have him in there, and I wanted to have as much detail as I could in the place, and so that's why we ended up with this small little thing that has so much stuff in it, and I'm really happy with it. I am happy to have a pizza joint in my place, and I'm happy to have a little bit of comedy with, you know, actually putting Jabba the Hutt into a regular civilian Lego city. The smokestack, I tried to put a little bit of smoke at the end of it. I'm not entirely happy with how that turned out. I think if from a distance, if you're not looking at it carefully, it kind of makes sense, but I don't know if I'll keep that. But let's go ahead and see where this is going to go in my Lego city itself, shall we? Right next to the gem shop. That is where it was intended to go. I'll just add some customers. How about this guy leaving with a pizza in the back of his bike in the basket there. And I'll set up a couple other folks. There, that helps. Now we got some customers. Yep, looks like Hutt's Pizza is open for business. Well, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to come back for more. I'm always doing more videos on a very regular basis, every couple of days, 3 days at the most, at the very most, sometimes more every day. So be sure to check back for more. You can see all my updates at jangbricks.com. See you there.